In the Wizarding world, few tales are as intriguing as the escape of Sirius Black from the dreaded Azkaban prison. Locked away for a crime he didn't commit, his escape remains a testament to his determination and loyalty to those who was him dearest. His stubbornness was perhaps the only thing that kept him alive these many years in prison. However, one fateful day everything would change, as he would again have a reason to live and something to fight for. The story begins with the betrayal of the Potters and the murder of Peter Pettigrew. Sirius Black, accused of these heinous crimes, was swiftly sent to Azkaban, the fortress of despair guarded by Dementors. It was said that Black served the Dark Lord and that he was consumed by hatred. But the only hatred in his heart was towards the one who killed his best friend, and so the rage only fueled his determination to prove his innocence. However, he never got the chance. But one day the Minister of Magic, Cornelius Fudge, entered the Azkaban prison for an inspection, carrying an example of the Daily Prophet, the well-known Wizarding newspaper. Sirius Black made a request when he reached his cell. He asked Fudge for his newspaper, and Fudge thought nothing of it. The only thing that disturbed Fudge that day was the fact that Sirius Black seemed so normal compared to the other prisoners. Usually, a wizard serving as long at prison time as Black would have gone mad long ago, with the Dementors feeding on him every day. However, somehow Black seemed somewhat unbothered. Unbeknownst to any but Black himself, he was using his Animagus form to avoid the Dementors when they tried to feed on him. Dementors simply feel their presence, and since Black's Animagus form was less intense than his human form, less emotional and overall less human, he had an easier time dealing with the Dementors. Furthermore, Dementors feed on happy emotions, and Black had none left. He was wrongfully convicted, he knew he was innocent, and perhaps worst of all, he felt guilty for suggesting to James Potter that they could use Peter Pettigrew as the secret keeper in the Fiddler's charm, mainly because James wanted to use Sirius as the secret keeper, and if they had done that, perhaps James would have still been alive today. Anyways, Fudge obliged and gave Black his newspaper, as he had no use for it anymore, and he believed that the paper could do no harm, but oh, was he wrong. What Black saw on the front page fueled his already rioted heart. On the front page of the Daily Prophet was a picture of the Weasley family. They had won a big money prize and were in Egypt visiting Ron's brother, Bill. In the picture, Ron is holding his pet rat, whom we later discover is Peter Pettigrew in his Animagus form. However, Black used to be great friends with Pettigrew, and therefore he knew his Animagus form well. He knew then, when he looked at the front page of this paper, that the man responsible for his wrongful imprisonment and the death of his best friend and his wife was indeed still alive. Furthermore, the paper mentioned that Ron would be returned to Hogwarts, the school of which his godson was currently enrolled, so as long as Pettigrew was still alive, Sirius Black's godson Harry Potter would be in mortal danger. He was now more motivated than ever to find a way out of his small cell, and not only get his revenge for the murder of his friend, but also protect his godson, as he had promised he would. So Black started to devise a plan of how he would be the first to escape the mighty magical prison, Azkaban. Well, at least that any knew of at the time, since at this time it still hadn't been discovered that Barty Crouch Jr. had escaped the prison a few years prior. During his time at Azkaban, Black had become malnutritioned and therefore grown rather slim. This both made him weak, but also a lot smaller than a usual man. So Black transformed into his Animagus form, a black dog, and he squeezed through the bars of his cell. Like mentioned earlier, the Dementors had a hard time feeling him when he was in his animal form, so he quietly slipped past them, and by the time they discovered he was gone, it was too late. Black swam to the mainland, only making it by sheer will force and determination in revealing the truth, protecting his godson, and getting revenge for his best friend's death. The escape of Sirius Black from Azkaban remains an epic tale of friendship, determination, and the indomitable spirit of a man wrongfully accused. It serves as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the light of truth and love can guide us to freedom. If you enjoyed this video, you might also enjoy the video on your screen right now, as well as future videos, so make sure to subscribe. I'll see you soon.